Minecraft's rarest one-of-a-kind seed, infinite glitch, the world's most important machine, $400 million, games inside of games, inside of games, inside of games, unbelievable art performance. There's all the most interesting videos in the world, apparently, right on my YouTube homepage. I have terabytes of video games. I have hundreds of movies that I haven't watched yet, that I like curated specifically, that are like right up my alley, and I really should watch them. There's so many awesome indie pixel art retro video games that I'm like really into, boomer shooters, RPGs, RTSs. There's games from the 90s, there's games from right now, and like not just a couple, but hundreds that I should probably play because I will really like them. Same with movies. There's movies from this year that I really should watch because I might think they're awesome. And there's movies from 20, 30 years ago that I might like just as much. But I can't get to any of that because my YouTube homepage is already filled with apparently like the most interesting things in the world. I can spend my entire life just sitting in front of a single website and getting served the most interesting stuff in the world, apparently, in real time until the end of time. And I'm oversaturated as fuck. I'm looking at videos that, like, just a thumbnail and the title, where usually I would go like, oh my god, I gotta watch that right now, or at least put it onto my watch later list. And I'm like closing the tab of YouTube in response to seeing like an allegedly very interesting video. Because it's like, it's not the first one of those super interesting videos being recommended to me, right? This is just like day 135 or whatever of getting those incredibly perfectly tailored to me types of recommendations. And I'm it's like I've had like the 10 most amazing cakes already today, and here's the next really amazing cake, and I'm just like, stop. I can't. No more. Like, I don't even want to have like a chill YouTube video anymore, or like an ASMR video, or because I've already watched all of those as well. I've consumed like the best of everything that I could consume, and there's always more and always more. It's too much. Help. Like right here, check this out. It's just a stack of CDs that I'm meaning to look at. Games collection and whatever. And this is just like to the immediate right of me. There's stuff everywhere. Data upon data, movies, games, whatever. No. There's enough. There's more than enough. So it kind of feels like the video game crash of like the 70s, where there were so many like video games that everybody just kind of was over video games until the NES came out, and then people were again like, oh wow, wait, this is actually insane though. This is what it feels to me like right now, but with everything, with videos, games, all media. There's just too much of all media in every direction, from the smallest screen to like the big TV in the living room, and in between there's your laptops, your tablets, your PC monitors, everywhere. It's like Cyberpunk, where there's these, like in Blade Runner, the giant billboards and stuff, but it's like actually inside of your home at all times, in your pocket. There's your Siri and all this kinds of stuff. I think I wanna try and fight fire with fire, though. Like, I think my current answer to this is to make more media myself. Like, right now I'm making more media, but this is more of like an announcement, I think. Like, the announcement is the result of me realizing that there's this oversaturation of media and stuff. I think I wanna try and create a type of content that does not promise to be like the most interesting, insane thing of all time every single time. Like, already the thumbnail, the title is gonna be like, hey, this is just an ordinary video, like nothing special here. And then the video itself is also just like very like the opposite of dopamine content, where there's like, there's this Minecraft video. Let me show you that, because that's like the perfect example of like the of the theoretical, like, like the critical mass kind of this stuff. 1 second. Yeah, here, Minecraft's greatest seeds of all time.
I've spent the last 3 years
Shut up. Just listen to this for like a couple, like 10, 20 seconds. There is no space in this entire 24-minute video for you to ever get bored.
I've spent the last 3 years documenting the most unique and never before seen Minecraft seeds to exist, from igloo spawning inside beautiful sinkholes to 1 in a billion chance odds. Here's 78 of the greatest Minecraft seeds of all time, starting with the most beautiful village ever found. This seed spawns you beside this cherry blossom biome, which when followed will lead you to a village encircled in this gigantic snowy mountain range. With a mineshaft beneath and even a ruined portal above, this is the perfect seed to start an SMP on with the gentleman. The villagers aren't the only ones with insane real estate though, because this seed spawns you on an iceberg in the middle of the ocean, which is already pretty cool, but on the very top of it is a pillager outpost just lurking. Like, bruv, you could make a whole antagonist arc about this place. Now there's a good chance my man's is plotting against the villagers in this city on this seed. This seed has 4 different villages pretty much connected.
You see how always the last thing hooks into the next thing? There's never a moment where you're like, okay, I've learned about this thread just ended, so let's stop watching the video now. And I want to make the opposite of that. I mean, the fun thing is nobody cares, and I think nobody should care. Like, this is specifically, it's what I did with the Unreal Tournament maps in the very beginning, where the streams were just called checking out Unreal Tournament maps, and I didn't make an effort to be entertaining in the streams. I was just looking at Unreal Tournament maps. It didn't make a lot of sense to a lot of people. Like, why aren't you playing the game? Why are you just walking around maps and stuff? And I wanna go back to this. I wanna stop all of this playing Diablo 2, and then people are coming in and trying to tell me how to play the game and blah 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 blah. I'm gonna try and fight this curve of content, like, just existing so you can get a dopamine boost. This is kind of like detoxing, like dopamine detoxing or whatever, screen detox, social media, blah blah blah. except it's like a whole philosophy movement kind of thing. It's not like do this for a week and then you'll feel better and you can go back to social media. Like, no, this is like I'm quitting smoking forever, you know? But it's not like I'm gonna quit watching these videos or whatever. I'm gonna try and be a channel where you can come and like just have this very low hum of entertainment instead of this of just the Minecraft video and all these other videos. I don't know. That's just a video I wanted to make. Also, yes, I'm unhappy with my hair today, but that's just whatever. All right. Also, German channel starting tomorrow. 𝐸𝐚𝐭𝐿𝐸𝐚𝐿. That's gonna be fun as well. Okay. Bye.